project is about plastic water bottle pollution. Okay, so every minute, 1 million water bottles are purchased throughout the U.S. or throughout the world, and this number is going to increase by 20% by 2021. And so all of these water bottles, how many of you recycle your water bottles? Okay, well, see, some of you don't. And so those water bottles end up in landfills, and it takes them about 2,000 years to decompose. So they're going to be here for a long time. And while it's trying to decompose, it's leaking harmful chemicals into the ground, which is not good for wildlife and plants. And these water bottles are also going into the ocean, and when it is decomposing, tiny particles of plastic are being ingested by animals, and then we're eating those animals, and then we get sick from that plastic. Okay, so currently the solutions right now are reusable waters, like this one, and you can reuse them by filling them up with tap water, which is free, so you don't have to pay for a new water bottle every time. And there's also recycling water bottles, because then you can remake a water bottle. And then my solution is to make water bottles out of polylactic acid, which can be made from cornstarch. So this is a water bottle made out of corn. And so this type of plastic is, normally plastic will be made out of PET plastic, and that is made from oil and natural gas. This requires almost no natural gas and oil to be produced, but it does cost a little bit more than regular plastic. And this type of plastic only decomposes in about 100 days or a few months. And so it's pretty much it's the same consistency, and it can hold water. You can hear there's water in here, and it's not falling out. So
It's your water.
I think you go swim for the water. And so it's the same thing, except it's biodegradable. And so, I said the oil is used in production of regular water bottles, and so this decreases global warming since it uses less oil to produce, so that's two birds with one stone. Okay, how this relates to the core classes. With AP Human Geo, it can be agriculture, because we're using corn to make the plastic water bottles. It can also be environmental and physical geography, because there's no more, it's a reduction in harmful chemicals being put into the ground. For English, we had to write a research paper, and we had to do a works cited page. Chemistry, to make this plastic, it needs to be cornstarch, and then you would combine that with acids and enzymes, and that would undergo a chemical change, and then it goes through the process of fermentation to get the final product. And Algebra 2, I'm not I'm in A2PC, so I didn't really know what we were going to do for that, but I guess what I would do is I would make a graph of how much plastic has been produced and how it will go down if we use this product. And those are my bibliography, and that's it. Thanks.